when we noticed that she was a little larger. She looked larger just by watching her. The keepers that work with her, myself and other keepers on a daily basis, noticed that she was larger in her body weight. When we weighed her, she had gained weight, which is not uncommon, especially coming into spring and summer, but she was more so than usual. So we had the veterinarians look at her and just give us their opinion, and they felt that there's a possibility that she could be gravid, meaning that she could be carrying babies. So we made the decision to pull her off display. She's been off display since the end of February, and she has only progressed in gaining weight, getting larger, showing more and more signs of being gravid. We also did ultrasounds on her, and those ultrasounds showed that there were masses in her, but it was hard to tell if they were definitely fertile or not. And the masses were still a little bit too small to truly make out everything that was in them. So we felt that she definitely had something in her, but we weren't 100% sure of what it was. You can see the masses inside her, so we did the ultrasound to see if we could see anything, any babies that might be in there. Because they are clear liquid sacs, you can see with ultrasound what's inside of them. It's not like you're looking through a calcium shell. So what we saw was definite membranes. We saw definite something inside of her. There were a couple of them that you could see something that appeared to be a baby snake, but it was really hard to tell. We feel like she may have been a little early in her gestation to really be able to see them developed. We feel like if we were to ultrasound her now, that we could definitely see something in there. The membranes may be what those slugs are. They're just the kind of non-formed nothing, but we won't have any way of knowing that until she fully delivers, unless we were to ultrasound her again. At this point, she's so far along that it would be way too stressful to pull her out, transport her to a veterinarian clinic to have her ultrasounded, which may cause her to deliver them early or anything like that. So our best bet is to leave her be and let her do her thing at this point and just see what we end up with. Rattlesnakes, any snake typically in general, will shed right before they deliver, somewhere between 7 to 10 days, maybe even sooner than that, before they deliver. She's getting ready to shed. She was what we call opaque last week and through this week. So that means that she turned into a real dull color. Her eyes turned cloudy, which is an indication she's going to shed within a few days. And then they also stop eating right before they deliver because they don't have room for the food in there along with the babies. She refused food at the last feeding last week. So those are all signs that mean she's probably very, very close. She's also getting much larger near her cloaca toward the end of her tail, and that's a definite sign that everything's kind of moving down where it needs to be. These are what the babies will be put into. It's just a smaller container. Each of the babies will be placed individually in one of these. So there'll be one baby per container. And these are safer for us. They have a clear top so we can see into them and know exactly what we're working with, where the baby is at all times. So it's not a surprise when you open the door, they're going to pop out at you. They have a sliding lid, so it makes it more accessible for us to work into one tiny part of the area. They also can be locked so that we make sure no babies can escape. They're completely escape-proof for smaller snakes. It's definitely a new thing for us. It's very exciting for us to think that she might possibly deliver live babies and we get the chance to work with live babies.